we're just out here homeless. Like, that's what's gonna happen because we learned this way too soon.
Nah, I don't. You know, it is.
We learned this way too soon.
Nah. With that, yeah, I think it's obviously her parents wanted to do it because you said her parents wanted to do it, her masters.
Yeah, but she still enjoys her degree. That's the thing. Both of us enjoy our degrees, but we just don't intend on getting that corporate job. Does that make sense? Like, we might do it for a couple of years, but we know it. None of that is going to make us happy. You know, the salary might bring me some perks, but really, I know how I am. You know how I am now with people that I don't like. I'm just here. You're not gonna get nothing out of me.
And you're a friendly person as well.
Exactly,
like,
and I'm a friendly person. So I'm a very bubbly, friendly, happy person. So if I'm in a bad mood and I don't like you, it's a problem because I just shut down. It's like you were talking to a blank wall. There's just no emotion. So imagine me doing that for 4, 5, 10 years, bruh. No, you just kill me as a person. My whole personality would just change. Couldn't do it. And it takes a long time for me to get there. Your temper is short, so you're already like that.
Yeah.
He's like that with everyone now.
What do you mean?
You're like that with everyone now. You're a grumpy old man.
No, I'm not grumpy.
You are a grumpy old man.
Don't say that because then people, if people meet me for the first time, they're gonna be wayward. I'm not. No, it's with silly. I don't like silliness. So like, if I first meet you and you're cool, I'm okay. It's when you know how when you know someone's taking advantage of you.
In what way?
Trying to like test the waters to see where you are. Because there's a lot of people when they meet people, they're like, yeah, cool, I mind my business, like respect and whatnot. But there's people that like to test people's buttons. That's what I don't like.
But nearly everyone is like that.
Exactly. That's why I don't really like it.
Well, how are you going to meet people? Because most people... I don't want to. Oh my gosh.
Well, even if I do, when I meet people, I'm usually really cool with them because of that reason. So you see, even on our way here, my friend from school.
Yeah.
I even tell you, like, he was mad happy to see me and I haven't seen him in like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
But most people that I went to school with for like 8 years would walk straight past me.
What does that mean?
It's like, I'm a cool person.
Yes, we know you're a cool person.
But this is what I'm saying. I think with me, I only get along with people that I really get along with. Does that make sense? Yeah, but I would never like push, like take the piss out of anyone. Unless I feel disrespected.
I understand.
And I would explain it. Not a lot of people explain it. You know me, I explain stuff.
You explain something. You explain something in your terminology. Not everybody understands your terminology. Like, you'll tell someone, nah, like, I just don't chat to you anymore. For you, that's explaining. I just don't chat to you anymore. Like, you're annoying me.
They're like, you're annoying me.
That's not an explanation.
Am I meant to have a slide? I don't get it.
You need to explain the reasons why they've annoyed you. This is what I mean. When you first meet a person, some people genuinely just test their boundaries. Some people genuinely do that. They don't know where the boundaries are in a new friendship or a new relationship, or whatever the case may be, first. So they test those. So they might, inquire in your business a bit too much or talk a bit too much. And you don't give them a chance to like find their boundaries. You're just like, nah, man. Like,
nah, I'm not on the I'm talking when you first meet a person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why would you do that? I don't understand that.
Some people are like that.
Exactly. I don't. Why? Like, it's a bit nosy, isn't it?
But to them, it's not nosy.
To me, it is. Like, it doesn't like, like how some people have small talk. I can't understand small talk or like getting to know a person. But boundaries...
what if that's their version of small talk? What if their small talk is like asking about you and your family?
You're really going to ask someone about their family?
I don't know. I'm not them.
Nah, man. I don't... They need to work on their small talk then, because that's not really small talk. That's information. Getting tossed around.
That's information.
Personal information like that. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Not even like, what football team do you support, or.
So you would prefer those that?
Yeah, or just a normal conversation.
Men
like, how do you know so and so? Like, you know, when you meet someone through someone,
nope.
You don't know that. You just exchange life stories.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah,
girls are like that. A lot of girls are like that.
Nah.
Like, oh, where did you go? How did you get here? What's good you? Like, just everything.
Nah, I don't think that's a thing. I just think that's a people thing.
Yeah, it depends on the person, of course. But I feel like women are much more intrusive than men.
No.
Within first encounters.
I don't believe that.
You think men are intrusive?
Yeah. Right now. Our age.
In what sense? How are they intrusive?
People will know someone through someone and say they will know that person.
That's not intrusive.
And then they find out stuff about, like, not even find out stuff, but like they know a little bit. Like, oh yeah, I know him. He lives. He knows.
Oh yeah, no, man.
Exactly.
Like
See,
that's true.
That's what I'm saying.
You're right.
So now you know why I'm like.
Okay, I think that's a generation thing.
You know, because I've been with you, and people have been like, "Oh, that's Kassan."
Yeah, they don't know you at all.
Exactly.
They don't know you at all.
Or someone will say, "Oh, I know Kassan," and most of the people like, "How do you know?" Like, "Oh, through so and so." Or they'll say something about my personality, and that's the complete opposite of how I am.
Well, I can't get you. I'd be grumpy too. I don't like meeting people or new people.
No.
I'm more fake with it.
I was just about to say.
Yeah, I could
if
be
you
fake
didn't
with
say
it.
fake.
If
you didn't say fake.
I can see the words come back.
Yeah, you saw me. I was pending.
No, because when was this? If you asked someone like a year and a half ago, he'd have been like, "No, Zara's friendly," but now he's like, "No, she's fake." That's the difference.
Yeah, because you'd be friendly and not complain about it, but now you would complain about it. Can't stand it.
No,
leave me alone. Why is this person calling me? Hi. That's you.
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly.
100%.
That's not me. I'd be like, yeah. No.
Because I'm not a horrible person.
And I am.
You're a grumpy old man. Like I said.
That's a horrible thing to say about a horrible person.
It's not horrible.
Nah.
You're like embodying that type of persona.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're getting very close. With people that you don't know, we're getting very close. Like first impressions.
I think my first impressions are better than what they were before.
Are they? Are they? When we was like 14, 15? No. You were so nice at like 14, 15.
To you.
Fair enough.
People that I'm friends with now said they were scared of me, and I was like, how? Like, what's there to be scared of?
People said they were scared of me. Do you know how short I am? Do you know how short I was then?
You wasn't skinny and you didn't have a high top.
Yeah, okay.
You always had the resting face.
Yeah. I still have that face. I still have that face.
The poodle face.
I still have that face. I'm just, I don't know. I don't know what the difference is because I'm still stressed about life. I think I'm just more happier within myself.
Exactly. You was more on edge.
How I was on edge.
You was on edge back then.
I was.
Exactly.
Definitely on edge.
Exactly. Now I can actually go somewhere and just chill and just chat to someone that I don't know. Before I couldn't do that.
But like I said, my lack of being on edge isn't because I'm not on edge in my brain. I'm just fake. Now,
exactly.
I could just put it on.
Before you didn't have the filter.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You have to really annoy me for me to, like I said, if I'm in a job for years with a person I don't like, then you'll see it on my face. But like, you have to really get on my nerves for me to show you in how I look. But then again, some people say that you could see it straight away. If I don't like you, you'll see it on my face. I can't really. So, guess that out. Well, yeah. The goal, I don't even know if I said my goals. Did I say my goals?
Nope.
Did I say it?
No.
I have quite a few. That's it. No, I did say. I said for end of
Education.
uni, there's a lot of stuff that I want to get done.
Yeah.
Because I don't intend on having a corporate job and all of that stuff. So
This is the first time I've heard this.
I don't intend on having one. Like, I don't intend on having that for years. No.
Oh, corporate job. What do you mean?
If I get a graduate job, hopefully I do things crossed.
Yeah.
If I get a graduate job, I don't intend that I don't intend to be there for more than 5-7 years.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I thought you meant like you was only working for like a little bit. I was like, what?
No, I say 5 to 7 years.
Yeah, that's
but
fine.
within that, the reason why I'm panicking is because I want a lot of stuff to be done within that time. I don't want it just to be me working. Like, I don't want that to be my only form of income, that to be the only thing that I'm doing. I don't want that to be the case.
Yeah, that's calm.
I want a lot of things happening and building in the background while I'm working, you know?
Yeah.
So I'd be panicking about it because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. We talk about this regularly.
Yeah.
Not
every day.
Not every day. Not every day, but regularly.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks.
I think everyone does, but I don't think they really talk about it with other people like that as much as we talk about it with each other. I think everyone just has that thought in their head.
I think everyone has that thought in their head, but a lot of the conversations that I've had with people that are our age, they're not stressed about it. Does that make sense? Like, it's an idea. Like, oh, I would like to be doing this by that age. I would like to be doing that by that age. But they're not like...
They're not serious about it.
Yeah, they're not implementing the things that will get them there.
Currently. They're living, like we said. I said earlier.
Like we said in the beginning, they're living.
Yeah.
So, you know, when they start panicking, we're here. It's going to happen at some point. We're going to start panicking. Everyone is. I know everyone is. Some people probably are, but just for different things, isn't it? Because like I said, mine is a uni thing. Yours is other stuff. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. School was ridiculous. Education, long. Don't recommend it. Don't recommend it.
If you need it, do it. That's what I would say.
I think if you're going to do it with as much independence as you possibly can. So, I know for me, it's harder, but it will get you ready for life. Like, I moved way out of London. I live in a studio. I don't live with people. I live by myself. And yeah, that's it. Like, I come home whenever, to be honest, because X is expensive. Them trains are ridiculous. So I'd rather save my coin. But yeah, like, if you're going to do it with as much independence as you possibly can so that you get ready for what needs to be done. Because a lot of people, I don't know if this is everyone, but I know in Exeter, people didn't know how to fry an egg, boil water. People was putting frozen chickens in the oven.
That's people now, even if you don't go uni. I think it's
do you get what I mean?
Thing. So yeah, like you're saying, with independence.
With independence,
it makes sense.
If you're gonna do it with independence. Because you gotta get there at some point. Like, you can't be not knowing how to boil an egg at 20. An egg. Just in water. Just boil.
Just for clarification, that she's not talking about me.
Did you feel attacked?
Yeah, I was like,
she's not talking about me. I can boil an egg. But at 18, you learned a lot.
Yeah, you do stuff.
At 18, I think if you've got parents who are getting you ready for life, at 18 you'll learn a lot. Because I'll just be like, start doing stuff. I know a lot of my friends that didn't go to uni. They went to uni, but they were living at home because they're in London. Their parents were like, okay, do stuff now. Cook, go buy groceries, maybe pay some rent, help with some bills.
Yeah, that's... I think parents got a big part to play in this uni thing.
Oh, your parents?
Yeah.
100%.
With the, not even, I would say just with the whole topic in general, like panicking. Because like, there's a lot of people that want to do stuff that is the norm for us now, but when their parents were young, it's not normal. So say, for example, with music, I know a lot of people that want to do music, and a lot of people that are successful at music currently. If they was to explain that to their parent, they would laugh at them. Like, what do you mean music? Yeah. You can't live off music, but now they're living off music.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of, for the people in our generation that are more mature than what our age is supposed to be, what society our age is, the reason why they're so stressed and like feel like they've got the world on their shoulders is because parents aren't like they're not there, if that makes sense. They might be there and you might have the most supportive family ever, which we hope everyone does. Yeah. But in the sense of like all the new opportunities that we didn't have at that age, or they didn't have at that age, they don't know how to help in a lot of the ways, you know? Like it's hard. Imagine your child is doing music and you was like, I wanted them to go to uni. Like, and they might be doing great at it. They might be hella successful, but you can't help them in what they're stressing about. Yeah. Or even if they're making loads of money at this age, you can't really advise them on where to put that money. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I feel like because our parents weren't taught, okay, cool, these are the places to invest it or what to put it in, or like they might have had kids young and then all their money went to their kids or whatever the case may be. We didn't get taught that, like as an aftermath. Like I knew at 18, because my parents that I do have, they helped a lot. They was like, okay, if you've got money, this is where to put it, or maybe save on this, or maybe after you pay your rent, put some away. Do you get what I mean? A lot of parents don't have that understanding to be able to say, okay, cool, maybe put it into this, or maybe
they just tell you to save,
invest into that. Do you get what I mean? They're just like, oh, put it in a bank and it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah,
that's it. It's not going to make any interest, but it's just not going to go anywhere. Do you get what I mean? So a lot of people might be panicking because parents can't help. They can be supportive, but they can't help. Like as well as maybe not our parents' generation, but like our grandparents' generation, I would say. They're like very much bank people or like under the pillow people. Like there's no in between.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So for them, it's just having money. It's not doing anything with it. It's just having money.
Yeah, for when you need it.
For when you need it. Whereas for us, we're like, okay, but we want to put it somewhere so that it can do something because that's what we're learning about and it's becoming more accessible for us to do that. Or having to save hella money because mortgages are expensive and houses are way more expensive than they were when them lot was buying big houses and that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more pressures as well. I feel like even though there's way more opportunities, there's a lot more pressures.
Yeah. But why do you think that is though? Why there's more pressures?
Social media.
Think so?
I think definitely one of the reasons. I wouldn't say it's the only reason.
I get you.
But I'll definitely say it's one of the reasons.
People want the image. They want the image and they forget about having a house.
100%.
Or a roof over their heads.
Even if we're not talking about investing and having a house and money for your kids or whatever the case may be, whatever it is your goal is. It's like have money right now. You need money right now because everyone else that's an influencer or
oh my gosh, I have a friend
doing something mad right now. They've got money on the gram, they look rich and they're living in council estates.
I have a friend,
But you'd never know that.
You know who she is, yeah?
Do I?
Yes. My best friend. Yeah. Yeah. She's not like that, yeah. With her, she's good because with the money, like, she don't really, like, spend money on, like, materialistic things. But she likes to go out a lot.
Yeah.
I call her cash loss now.
Her name is cash loss.
I call her cash loss.
Yeah, we all have one friend, though.
She's my G. She's good with, like, not, like, buying dumb stuff. But, like, oh, let's go out here. And then it adds up. And then, you know, when like you've gone out or whatever, and then you look at how much you spent. They're like, "Raw, I never know I spent that much."
Bro, because you just be tapping every second.
Yeah, exactly. She's that friend that you'll be spending money with. Yeah, but she's a cool person. So I'm not getting on to you.
Well, I think everyone has their, I don't know, because she doesn't do it in the sense of having image. Does that make sense? She does it because she wants to. It's different. But there's a lot
she's
of
on the living thing. She's living
right now.
She says this is.
But she's also at uni as well,
Yeah,
so she's living.
She says
the real world is coming very soon.
We're here for a fun time, not a long time.
Right. Okay.
So
that doesn't apply to me. It doesn't apply to me.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I really do think it's society, not society. I'll say social media, and obviously parents is why most people panic with the stuff that they want to do, even if it's like the norm. Does that make sense?
Norm of what though?
I don't know. Like, say for example, someone wants to be a doctor or a lawyer or a physiotherapist, psychology. I can't even say the word.
English is not English.
It's not English.
English is not English.
Finish, please.
Psychologist.
Thank you very much. I don't know why I can't say it. I could say it yesterday, but not today. Don't know why. Anyway, yeah. Most people with their they get pressured because it's like, oh, like obviously they have to do exams and study for it. And if it's like, oh, like what if I fail kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas you can do it again, but people were like,
but then again,
that's it.
No one sees that though. Yeah. Like with education, no one sees if you fail. Does that make sense?
Oh no, you do.
If you do it the way you want it, well, the way I do education, if I failed my degree, if I dropped out, you'd never know. Do you think anyone would know? But that's me anyway. I'm like that with people. My life.
That's actually most people, now that I think about it.
Do you get what I mean? You wouldn't know, but like what people put on Instagram is like the best moments. So, or if people see you walking down the street, they see what you've got on your foot. They see what jacket you're wearing, what top you're wearing, what hat you're wearing, if you've got a ring on, if you've got jewelry, like they see that. Do you get what I mean? And most of the time, we know how much certain things cost just by looking at you. So that's what everyone sees. So people feel like they now have to put more emphasis into that than they do anything else because no one's going to see that. Like I said, if I dropped out of uni, you'd never know. But if I walk down the street and I'm looking bummy, you would assume, you wouldn't know anything, but you would assume that my bank account isn't bussing.
And
do you get what I mean?
Because most of the people that can't dress, they're more smart with their money, and they're more, most of the time, I won't say all the time, most of the time, they're aware of real life.
Yeah, but a lot of people aren't aware of real life. In our generation, they're not. We're not ready for it. Like, and all I have to say is if you look at the most richest of richest people, they wear the same thing every day.
Okay, not every day.
What is it, like it's a jeans and a t-shirt?
Yeah, that's but like they have different jeans.
Of course, they've got different jeans and different t-shirts, but it's like the same category of clothing.
Oh yeah, I get
if you needed me to specify. Yeah, of course they wash their clothes and they've got different jeans. They probably got a different pair of jeans for every day of the week, but it's the same category of clothing. You wouldn't know, like you don't know off the back, oh my gosh, yeah, that's designer. It probably is. Like their jeans probably cost more than my house, but you would never know because they don't care for it. Do you get what I mean? They don't have to look like they're expensive for you to know they're expensive.
Yeah, I get you.
Whereas our generation, image is, if it doesn't say Balenciaga, Gucci, Dior all over it, then you must not have it. Like, it's ridiculous. And for no reason. For what reason? And then girls as well, the pressure. Oh, he must drive. He must do this. He must buy me this. He must have. And they don't have. They don't have themselves. It's a problem, man. Just leave people because we're all panicking in some sense of the word. Like, we're all panicking about something.
People like to act like they have their stuff together, but they don't.
Yeah, we're all acting at the end of the day. Right now, especially, I feel like from 20 to about 25, we're probably just all acting to act. Because you're acting like you got it and you ain't. We're not there yet. We ain't gonna be there for a while. So just let it be, man.
Bro.
And just keep acting.
Do you know what it is? Obviously with the acting thing, you're 100% right. But there's people, they still live off their parents.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
some like they're just lucky enough to their parents. In a way, it's a bad thing, but it's a good thing because they have stability. But their parents just like, if you need anything, I'll get it for you, kind of thing. They don't have that independence.
Yeah, which is great. If you don't have to be independent right now, don't. If you don't have to, enjoy your life. Make sure you're ready for it though when it comes. Yeah. Because a lot of parents will do it until they stop doing it.
And then they're pissed.
So make sure you're ready for that independence when it comes to you. But if you're enjoying right now, enjoy. Cause that's not a lot of other people's realities. Also, a lot of the time it's student finance. Like sometimes their rent ain't a lot, so they'll pay their rent and then they got hella money to splurge. And some people lose their money in that first freshers week, so they ain't got money for rent after. So all the Gucci and the bags and
hopefully I don't know no one that's like that, but I wouldn't know, innit? Because
you would never know, because you would never know that they're struggling. You would only know what they got, what they're wearing.
I don't know how you do uni, because I can't do uni. Remember how I said, I sent you the video.
What video?
Of the ice cream. My friend went in his comm, then obviously like share a kitchen and that.
Yeah.
Went in the kitchen and someone put a condom in the ice cream. And then he opened it and then he made the video and I showed you.
Yeah.
That's why I can't go. I'll go mad.
That's like, even I live in studio.
I don't even like it when people move my stuff. So I can only imagine what it's like. Because my other friends, they go uni in Cove. They're basically someone ate their food and was using their cutlery. And they mashed up their what's it called? They mashed up their kitchen and they weren't trying to clean it up. So imagine you're here now, you're in London, someone's at uni in your your kitchen, whatever. They use your cutlery and then they have like a party or whatever you want to call it. Everything's mashed up in the kitchen. And then they haven't touched anything. So they're waiting for you to come back to clean it. I can't.
Yeah, no,
I'll lose it.
This is why I don't share a kitchen.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I couldn't do it. It's just too quick for me as well. Like, I just met you.
Even when you...
Because the thing is with first year, innit? First year you say you're in like a student accommodation.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can choose to like get a house or go into like another student accommodation where you share a kitchen or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You could get a studio.
Yeah.
I don't know people that well to be like, I trust you to share a house or to pay your rent on time or to clean the kitchen or to not eat my food. I don't trust people that easily, especially not to live with them after I just met you. Do you know what I mean? And anything can happen. The uni stories that I have are ridiculous, but we could talk about that another time. The amount of stuff that I've witnessed, heard about, seen,
I've heard stories. I haven't witnessed anything.
And then Exeter,
never gonna witness.
Woo,
never gonna
they
witness.
Be crazy. They be crazy. Exeter's like the home of people who were never allowed out of the house before the day of uni. So imagine what they get up to. Imagine never being able to like live until university. Reckless. Absolute mayhem. But anyways, I think we're going to wrap it up. Gotta finish at 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So any last words that you would like to say?
We all panic.
Yeah.
We all panic.
About something.
We all panic about something. If you're panicking, it's cool. Everyone's panicking with you.
Yeah, we're all
It's
panicking.
the norm. It's the norm. You're not weird for panicking and worrying. It's good that you're worrying because you care.
Yeah, it's facts. I think that's it. If you're panicking, we know you care. At least you care about something. Yeah. And if you're living life, enjoy while you can. And this coming for you.